Welcome to Red Eye TV. My name is Riferico, and today I am very honored to have our first guest. He's a good friend of mine here to talk about his debut studio album, SUBI. Please welcome Ryan Melomane. Ryan Melomane, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here.
So you are releasing your debut studio album, SUBI, next month. And when I was in your studio a while back, I remember you telling me that I have never heard anything like it before. Like, it is the first album of its kind in Africa. I was very skeptical, to be honest, but when you previewed 4 tracks, to me, I was actually blown away. So can you just talk about SUBI in general and the sounds of SUBI?
Oh yeah, Subi is an 11-track fingerstyle guitar album. So a fingerstyle guitar album is an album that has only guitar pieces. It's only instrumental songs, and there's no one in Africa who's done that. So it would be the first of its kind in Africa, in the sense that there's no one else who's released an album that has only guitar pieces, like guitar instrumental pieces. I'd be the first one. And sound-wise, what to expect from the album? Actually, my producer who was working on the album, called Tulula, added some of his own ideas to the album. So you should expect some added bass lines to some songs, some drum beats, there's some songs that have some trap beats, some trap vibes to it. So can you imagine a trap instrumental song? Like, it's the first of its kind. There's some songs that have some jazz vibes. There's some songs that are just plain acoustic. So there's a variety of different sounds throughout the album. I wanted to give the listener a variety of sounds to work with.
And in one of these tracks that you've released building up to the release of SUBI, one of the tracks is called Papa, and there's a very deep reason, or rather it has sentimental value to it. So can you just talk us through?
Papa is track number 2 from my album SUBI. Papa is spelled Papan. That's French for dad. So it's a song I wrote for my father to express what I feel, like my feelings of gratitude for him. Okay, you see, the thing is, I can't just sit with my dad and have heartfelt conversations with him without feeling weird about it. I don't know. And it shouldn't be, but in our society, that's unfortunate. That's the case, man. So I wanted to express my feeling of gratitude towards my father, so I composed this song expressing all these emotions of thanking him for being there for me through various occasions that he's been there for me. So yeah, this song is just a way to thank my dad without saying the actual words, but using guitar melodies. So that's the music.
Wow, so I feel like a lot of guys can relate to where you're coming from. Like, we really love our dads, but we just can't bring ourselves to actually telling them how we feel about them. And they feel like if people could do what you do, that's exactly what they would do. They would make pieces like this and dedicate them to their fathers, because I feel like the good thing also about music is how timeless it is, it can supersede time.
Can you have an easy conversation with your father?
I feel, yeah, where we have reached in terms of relations with my dad, we're actually working on it as we speak. So I'm happy that we can have that with my dad. Yeah, maybe you should try it sometime.
That's why I have Papa. That's exactly why we made this song, because we can't do it.
Okay, so also as an artist, I know that there are people who actually inspire you, musicians, and can you just talk about some of the people that you listen to who inspire your sound? Yeah, if you can just tell us about people that you listen to.
Man, I listen to a lot of instrumental music. I also listen to a lot of rap, hip hop. So some of the artists that I really look up to, Eminem and J. Cole. I love Eminem for weird reasons, but he's actually really talented. I love talented people. And I have a lot of guitarists that also inspire me. In Kenya, there's a fingerstyle guitarist called Kato Change. He's really talented. He's doing what I want to do. So yeah, out of Kenya, there's a guitarist in South Korea called An Jung Jae. An Jung Jae. He has a fingerstyle guitar album out, and I listen to his album a lot of times. And a lot of the songs that I've composed were inspired by some of his songs, some of his playing techniques. I love him. There's one other one called Lucas Tricagnoli. Lucas Tricagnoli. I'm not sure his nationality, but he's also really talented.
So also, I know that as a creative, this art, this inspiration, apart from the people who you look up to, there's also the why. Like, why do you make music, and also how do you make music?
Why do I make music? Why do I make music? I make music, okay. For me, the specific type of music actually that I make is fingerstyle music. Music with no vocals, just expression through melody alone. So the reason I make this type of music is there are some things that I just can't express with my words alone that I'd like to actually express. So I use melodies instead. So things like how I feel towards certain things. So I just express them easily through melodies, and I find after expressing them, I feel okay, I feel satisfied. So music for me is a way of expression, expressing things that I can't say, I can't articulate with words. And also it pays my bills, man.
It also pays the bills.
Pays my bills, man.
We'll get to that in a moment. And also, I know you're an entrepreneur and you have some other projects that you run on the side. Can you just tell us about Pigsty Sessions? I'm familiar with Pigsty Sessions, and also your other venture.
Oh, Pigsty Sessions is it's a musical web series that we released last year with some friends of mine. Basically, it was a show that featured artists coming over to our studios and recording episodes with me. During the episodes, we just play music and have jam sessions. We have episodes out on YouTube, actually. You could just check out Pigsty Sessions on YouTube. We have 11 episodes out. We are still shooting. It's something that we put on a hold for a while because we wanted to upgrade our equipments and stuff. So, but we're still shooting and we'll be back. I'm also director of a school called Melomane Institute. It's a school where we offer various services. One of the services we offer is guitar instruction. So I'm a tutor, I'm a guitar instructor. In Melomane Institute, if you are interested in learning guitar, we'll send tutors to your place of comfort, like either your home or your workplace, and you'll get your lessons easily. I also offer French translation services for agencies or for touring agencies or interested clients. So yeah, I do a lot of things. Yeah, I'm busy.
Yeah, you talked about music also paying your bills. I assume that apart from teaching music, you're also a performing artist. And being a performing artist, especially in this country, and being an upcoming one as well, I know that you faced some challenges, and I'd really want you to walk us through maybe one particular instance that was just, yeah, it was really basically your worst experience at a gig, if you've ever had one. Yeah, if you've ever had one.
There's this one time last year, I was playing in Kikuyu. There's a place in Kikuyu called Crave Kitchen. It's a hotel in Kikuyu. I was performing every Saturday. So there's this time I was performing and the audience was not responsive. So I tried to include the audience by calling one of the people to come and join me in singing, like maybe.
Yeah, you were just trying to engage the crowd.
And I called one girl, but she was reluctant. But so I tried pressuring her, and the audience chipped in, and they pressured her to come join me. So when she came, she said that she could do a song that I was doing, 1,000 Years, and I was, yeah, okay, let's do this. So I prepped myself, and we were ready to do it. And then she said that she can't play it in that key, and that she wanted me to change the key right there and then. And I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't change the key. I was nervous just to be put on the spot like that. I couldn't do it, man. Everyone was looking at me. I was nervous. I was tense. So I tried to play it off. I tried to choose other songs for her. It didn't work out. So she was an asshole. She took the mic and said, oh, you can't do it. And then everyone knew that I couldn't play that song. It was embarrassing, man. It was embarrassing, especially since I'm the one who called her to come and join me, man. So, yeah, the rest of the gig was issues, man. Like, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but I just played the rest of the song, but it was a really embarrassing experience, man.
I can only imagine. It really takes a lot out of a person to just perform in front of people, I feel like. Yeah, so overcoming the nerves and just putting yourself out there, knowing anything can happen, but hoping for the best. I feel like it really takes a lot. So we admire people like you, to be very honest. So apart from Pigsty Sessions, where else can our viewers find your content?
Oh yeah. On 12th March, I'll be releasing this project on my website. So anything you need to know about me, about maybe my French translation services of my guitar classes or the album or anything I'm doing, anything about me that you need to know, you'll find it on my website, ryanmelomane.com. Everything. ryanmelomane.com. Yeah. So on 12th March, and I'll be releasing this album. Just check out my website. Everything will be there, like how to maybe buy merchandise. Everything you need to know will be on my website.
Okay. So stay tuned to Red Eye TV for all things Ryan Melomane. Be sure to check out his debut studio album dropping on March 12th. We'll link the description to the sites in our description below, sorry. And thank you for having us, or rather, thank you for coming over. Thank you for coming over and sparing your time. And when the album drops, will you be releasing it with Red Eye FM?
Yeah, be honest, you guys have a radio station. I'd love you guys to play my music on your radio, man. Like, love to share my music on your platforms. Yeah.
We would be very honored. So thank you once again for coming to the show. Yeah.